Every month without fail, the moment my salary hit my account in Abu Dhabi, I would transfer a fixed amount back to India, not for a wedding, not for emergencies, for a sip. Some thought I was being too strict with myself, but a couple of years later, when that corpus had grown to a number I was proud of, I had enough saving plus gains to make a property investment. And it started with one simple habit, a sip. Remember, you don't need to be rich to invest, you need to be regular. SIP is not a product, it is a habit. Welcome to Investing with Siddiq, where I break down investing for Gulf NRIs like you and me without the jargon and without the sales pitch. Today, we are going to cover what a SIP actually is, how it works with it, why it is one of the most powerful tools for the NRIs earning in dirhams or dollars, and exactly how you can start your first SIP from abroad. I will also briefly touch on two related concepts, SWP and STP, that we'll hear about once your SIP corpus starts growing. What is a SIP? SIP stands for Systematic Investment Plan. Let me break each word for you. Systematic. It means regular and rule based. You decide the amount, you decide the date, and it happens automatically every month. No emotion, no timing the market, no second guessing. Investment. Your money is going into a mutual fund. Every month, on the date you choose, a fixed amount is deducted from your bank account, and units of a mutual fund are purchased in your name at that day's NAV, the net asset value, which is the price of one unit of the fund on that day. Plan. It is not a one time decision, it is a commitment you make to yourself. Same amount, same date, month after month. I want to pause here and talk specifically to you, someone earning in AED, living in the Gulf, trying to build wealth both here and back home in India. Here is why SIP fits your life perfectly. You had a predictable monthly salary. A SIP matches that rhythm exactly. Fixed income, fixed investment, fixed date. You do not need to be physically present in India. Once your SIP mandate is set up through a platform like Kuvera, it runs automatically every month, whether you are in Abu Dhabi, Dubai, Riyadh, or anywhere in the Gulf. The rupee cost averaging effect is especially powerful for NRIs. When the Indian market dips, you are not watching it nervously from the sidelines. Your SIP is quietly buying more units at lower prices. SIPs are flexible. You can start with as little as 500 per month. You can increase the amount as your income grows. That is called the step up SIP. You can pause, you can stop. You are never locked in. Remember, treat your SIP like your electricity bill. You do not skip it, you do not negotiate with it. It just goes. The discipline is the return. Before we get to the how to start part, let me quickly cover two related concepts you will encounter as your SIP corpus grows. SIP, Systematic Investment Plan. You already know this. Money goes into a mutual fund, regular, monthly, automatic. SWP, Systematic Withdrawal Plan. This is the reverse of a SIP. Instead of putting money in every month, you withdraw a fixed amount from your mutual fund every month. Imagine you have built a corpus of few crores over 15, 20 years of SIP. When you reach a point where you want passive income, maybe early retirement, maybe supplementing your expenses back in India, you switch to SWP mode. STP, Systematic Transfer Plan. This is a movement of money between two funds within the same AMC. Imagine you get a large lump sum, a bonus, a property sale, or an inheritance. You do not want to put it all into equity in one shot because the market might be at a peak. Instead, you park it in a liquid fund or short duration debt fund and set up an STP to move a fixed amount every month into your equity fund. Result, you get the benefit of rupee cost averaging on a lump sum. Smart, disciplined investing. How to start your SIP? Open an NRI or NRO bank account. You need an Indian bank account to link your mutual fund investments. Most major Indian banks, HDFC, ICICI, SBI, Axis, offer NRI accounts. If you already have one, you are halfway there. Step two, complete your KYC. KYC stands for Know Your Customer. It is a one time process. Most platforms allow video KYC. You do not need to visit India. You will need your passport, Indian address proof, and PAN card. Step 3, choose a platform. For NRIs in the Gulf, Kuvera is one of the most NRI friendly, zero commission direct mutual fund platform available. Step 4, choose your fund. For a first SIP, consider a diversified equity fund, a flexi cap, or a large cap index fund. I will be reviewing specific funds in future videos. For now, the category matters more than the name. Here's a tip: do not choose a fund based on last year's return alone. Focus on your time horizon, minimum 5 years for equity, your risk appetite, and the fund category. Start simple, one or two funds maximum when you are starting out. Step 5: set the SIP date and amount. Choose a date 2 to 3 days later your salary date. If your salary arrives on 25th, set your SIP for the 27th or 28th. This gives your bank transfer from the UAE time to settle. The amount: start with what you can commit to without stress. Consistency matters more than quantum. You can always increase later. Step 6: set up auto debit. Most platforms allow you to link your Indian bank account via National Automated Clearing House. Once this mandate is active, the SIP runs on autopilot. No manual transfers needed. Remember, the best time to start a SIP was 5 years ago. The second best time is today. If you're watching this and thinking, okay, Siddiq, I want to start a SIP, but which fund do I pick? That is exactly what I'm going to help you with in upcoming videos on this channel. I will be breaking down individual mutual fund categories, large cap, flexi cap, index fund, and eventually doing fund by fund analysis using real data from value research online. So if you want to be notified when these videos go live, hit subscribe. I put one out every week and I keep it honest. Two things I want to ask of you before you go. Drop a comment below telling me, are you already doing a sip from the Gulf or are you starting fresh? I read every comment. If you found this video useful, share it with one NRI friend who is still just keeping their savings in saving account. This information can genuinely change their financial future. I am Siddiq. Investing does not have to be complicated. It has to be consistent. I will see you in the next one. But before I go, let me tell you something. Remember, wealth is not built in the markets, it is built in your habits. The SIP is proof that ordinary disciplines create extraordinary outcomes.